Now, the core member that made a video has tendered an apology to the Lagosians based on the side when talk say that Lagos ne issue, that Lagos desme. You get the point? So she came out and tendered an apology, asking the Lagosians, the residents of Lagos, to forgive her for saying that. But we need to ask a question. Why is it that people like to tribalize everything? I saw a comment of one guy in one platform where the guy said that the girl should go back to Southeast. Though the girl is not from Southeast, okay? So the girl is not from Southeast, but that person just, instead of the person to just to try to call the attention of the government to fix that thing that girl is talking about. Because that girl said in that video that this NYC is the first time that she's leaving her family house. And hearing so many things about Lagos and coming into that particular area where he come. Do you want to tell me that area where this girl dey, no day in that condition where he see him before she will come online and say that Lagos is me? All these things are something we should understand. When somebody makes such a video, why not go and investigate and check whether that thing is true? It's not in your own, or it's not on you to do it. Call on the government to do something about it. It's their work. But instead of some of you to do that, people will try to just take it personal because you think, and some of you will be like, if the place is not okay for you now, you go back to your state because you are comfortable being in an uncomfortable area. Yes, nah? You are comfortable being in an uncomfortable area. If somebody call out the government to come and do their work, you say, why do you call the government to come and do that? Well, the girl have decided to tender an apology to you people, and she have this to say. Listen very well, since both of you, all of you that want apology, the girl have apologized, and listen very well and hear what she said. I want to first of all state that I am sorry to the people who were born and raised in Lagos State. If you feel offended by what I said, I am sorry. But as a visitor here, I could tell there was a difference in the atmosphere and quality of air here. If the way that I put it make you emotion and the love for your birth state, I am sorry. I didn't mean to talk down on your birth state. When I started the 30 days rant challenge, I said I just wanted to be heard. I believe that if I got to day 20, people would begin to hear me and join me to speak to the government. My target was to make at least 20 videos complaining until I was heard. But luckily for me, I didn't even have to get to day 2 because a lot of us are actually not happy, and day 1 of the challenge was enough for people to join me. I want better for myself, and I hope you too do same thing. The complaints I made are valid regardless of whatever lifestyle you think I'm living. I work 45 plus hours a week, and I should be able to afford going out with my friends every weekend. However, I can't. But how many of us can actually afford going out with friends? How many can afford that in reality? You spend all week working and can't even feel alive during the weekend. This is the apology the little girl have tendered to all of you that say that why must you tell people that our state is doing this, that our state is doing that. I have not been to Lagos so much. The time I came to Lagos, I think I stayed, the first and second time, I stayed just few days and I left Lagos. I have not lived there for even, I've not even lived there even up to a week. You get the point? But for this girl to come out and say this thing because she's serving in Lagos, the area she's living is so niche. That's why she made that video. And instead of some of you to put head together and got the government to do their work. So some of you are just being tribalistic. Now she have apologized. Now you try to accept the apology from her and take your state the way you want it to be, since some of you like living in an uncomfortable area. Because say I've said this thing before, the kind of life we are living in Nigeria, everywhere in Nigeria, the kind of life we are living, if some of us manage to leave Nigeria and visit a working country, you ask yourself a question you cannot answer. You ask yourself what our leaders are really doing in offices. I remember my humble self, the Eichmann. Peace and love. Don't play.